And we're back getting ready to get things going here in the boys side of things. Girls saw a lot of really good basketball. That first game, Grant and Gina, was one of those that we'll definitely get some highlights out of too. The pressure of Tioga took care of Pineville. The pressure of Ash did, and when those teams got together, it was Alexandria that took care of it. Alexandria in the two games don't give up a shot from the field, but it's boys action. Now, Running Rebels of Pineville, Chuck, off of their semifinal run last year, went deep into the playoffs. Coach Sears and that group just solid, and they looking to get things back going on here tonight. Just great work by these Running Rebels, and they'll face Grant that is ready to go toe-to-toe with them.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see how they recover from last year, and if they lost a whole lot or not, or having the official trying to motion him take the earrings out, the jewelry out. But see if he lost any of his key players, or if he's already got, if he's rebuilt that.
Just very loaded. They're very athletic. They'll get after you. They shoot the ball well, up and down the floor well. And announcer jinxed them as best as you can there.
You do it well. But glad to have you on the mic.
That's right.
Best announcer I know.
Goodness, as this Chuck leads a sheltered life, that's all. There's good pressure by this Running Rebel team, and they look to double team.
Most likely draw you into their trap, where they can't help but double team.
And they will stay in this type of defense throughout. There's a three trying to get over the top of that zone. It doesn't do it. Good rebound inside. Tipped away. There's Grant with numbers. Offensive foul whistle. Good work underneath, drawing the charge. So this one, they don't have the two 10-minute halves until the final game.
Correct.
So this will just be the one 10-minute. Three from downtown, no good. Rebound controlled by Grant. They've done a good job of boxing out early on and have a couple of rebounds here in the first couple of minutes. Near steal, that's why there was no over and back called.
Ball turned over here, back to the Rebels.
Just got a text from my buddy Nick, who does football games, and said, hey, if we'd have been in Opelousas tonight, we'd have been eating gizzards and rice dressing.
Mamas.
Top of the key, three, no good. These teams, what I've seen offensively, just a little early on for them. And they face these pressure defenses, and it just makes things double tough. That's knocked away, and it will stay here with Grant. It's going to go out of bounds and over to the Running Rebels.
Tough inbound there on them.
Throwing one across the court is just difficult.
Yeah.
When you've got the size and the athleticism that Pineville does.
See it a lot in the boys, though. They fling that across the court.
Three is up, and it's good.
And that's the first points on the Wallace Associates scoreboard. You see down there in the bottom left corner of your screen. Pineville on the board first.
Second quarter from down in Opelousas, and that is Opelousas and Bastrop playing in that one. Opelousas, the defending state champions, and they're up 14-0 in the second.
I have to tell Nick, if he'd have led with that, I'd have figured out a way to go tonight. Stopping at Mamas. If Nick would have led with, having some gizzards.
Well, if we would not have done it, and he sends me a soccer update, and I don't.
It's just soccer.
It's never mind. Never mind, Nick. I don't think so, Nick.
the OC, Nick.
Indeed, he is. Spun around there, and foul is called.
Number 3.
Again, no rosters have made their way up there. We'll try to seek them. I don't think in this jamboree, Chuck, they were real concerned about getting that done, and we're not either. It's fun. Let you get out here and watch some of this.
Let me work a little bit, huh?
That's right. Why not get you in basketball? You know, football shape and basketball shape's two differences there.
Yeah, no kidding. A lot less stairs.
First points, yeah, no kidding. First points of the night for Grant. Grant, the turnover there, looking to for their first lead. Yeah. Long distance three there is up, no good. Rebound control by the Rebels, and they find their way around the defensive team. Not a lot of offensive rebounds in here. Step back three is up from the corner. No good. Rebound control. Again, not a lot of second shots from either squad. In no shocker, Evangel 15, Captain Shreve 7. That's in the first quarter.
Wow.
So that Opelousas game already in the second. This one's a game that went 77-76 the last time around.
They met, and that's right. Big scoring game there.
Alexandria gets the winner of Evangel and Captain Shreve, and Evangel is where Coach Bachman went to school. Played there under his father in that group, and his brother, John Jr., coaches up at Evangel.
Oh, that's
He's
right.
an assistant coach on the program.
Oh, wow.
Rebels work the ball inside, unable to get that to fall. And a loose ball foul will stay with Grant. And nearing the halfway point in this one, just a basket apiece. Nearly thrown away, or nearly jumping into the lane and getting that one. Trying for the no-look dish, but Pineville right there to pull that one away. Going to the basket. Good defense down low by number 0.
A little hard off the glass for that layup.
Well, he had to go up and over the defender, and that's what the problem with it was. They'll kick it out looking for 3. Unable to get that, and there's a big board.
A little flip in there.
It's a good shot because he has to fight off the ball that was the hand that was being on the ball.
Right.
So she said she ordered a shirt because she saw the ads on 446 Sports. There you go.
That's so awesome.
I'll take that. Have to get her to relay that to the client.
Huh? That would be nice.
Long range 3, no good.
It'd be good to let that business know as well that your advertising is working here with us on 446
Well, that's
Sports.
the client. That's our client.
Oh, that's
our
client.
client.
I got you.
We're tied at 5 here. You see that on the Wallace High Associates scoreboard. Top of the key. Airs that one out. No good. Got a little grief from his own student section on that one. 4:18 remaining in this. I don't know that either coach is going to be happy about their offensive output in this.
Yeah.
Kicked around, now back. Thought about the 3, instead spun it around. That 3 is up, no good, and the foul is going to be whistled.
I missed an opportunity there when I was trying to get her attention.
Yep.
I called her by her first name.
Okay.
But I should have said, "Excuse me, Miss Jackson."
5-5 here late in this one. 3.5 to go. You see that down on our Wallace High Associate scoreboard. Chuck, I moved our football scoreboard down to the bottom, like the Oakdale basketball one is. Yeah. And that way, I didn't like the way it was up at the top because it was lower because of the touchdown and the first down line would go up there. So you'll see a difference there. Going to the line, it's no good. Cap Shreve has come back and scored. It's 15-14. Now we're looking for a dunk, but denied.
Was that block denied or rim denied?
No, it was block denied. That young man there, Zero, has been all over the place, and he elevates well. Three from the side is up, and it's good.
So what made you move it down? I know you said that, but did you see it somewhere else like that?
No, I saw it on our game, and I went back and watched, and I was like, that's not what I want.
I thought you maybe saw it on my game.
No. Did you do that?
Oh, yeah.
Well, that was back in the regular season, so I don't remember a lot of those games.
Oh, well, I understand.
Right.
I understand. And my reason for bringing it down is to worry about my camera operator at times. You know, they kind of let it roll up high on the view.
Well, and that's what you have to watch out for too. And that's really the way. The wide receiver that was split out to the top, couldn't see him a lot of times. He'd hide back there.
Thought it was Halloween all year round. Headless.
I didn't ask you. I didn't comment. I didn't even look. I didn't make eye contact or anything.
You crossed your arms.
I did do that.
That's a signal of, go ahead and give me the rest of it. I'm bundled up and ready now.
That's not going to happen anymore then.
Well, you know, and then I could say if you have open arms, you're like, okay, I'm ready. Go ahead.
2.5 minutes. Three-pointer up, no good. Rebound controlled by the Running Rebs.
I'm proud of you, though, Doug.
Yes.
You have yet to say he's going to the line to shoot a pair.
Not out of bounds. We'll stay here. Have to watch myself with you, Chuck, that's all.
I'm just loading you up.
Things I get away with Nick and just a, yeah. I will bring comment. It's another three that's launched. Rattles in, and it's good. And since this game was 5-5 in that timeout, it's been 8 straight for the Running Rebels, looking to put this one away. One from the top of the key, and that's been the downfall of Grant tonight, is they've not hit their three-pointers. They had just the one that they had tonight, and have tried to shoot top of the key, though. And that's what I told you earlier in this one, is that Pineville shoots the ball really, really well.
They do indeed.
You go on an 11-0 run with about 2 minutes to go. Remember, it was 3 minutes when we said, this thing's 5-5.
Yeah, that's right.
And Grant has just not been able to keep up with them from beyond the arc. That one rolls around and is no good. The Rebels look to press.
You said they look depressed?
No, I did not. They look too pressed.
Oh, okay. I was like, they don't look depressed.
Look like they're quite thrilled about this one.
Yes.
What do we have next? Oakdale and...
There you go. Grant and Oakdale.
Grant and Oakdale set to do battle. It's a tough draw out here as a semifinal team from a year ago in the state's biggest division. The Pineville Rebels had a tough one with Zachary last year in the semifinals. Still, like they're running a little bit of time, but still want to work like it's and one little continuation there.
Just a bit.
13-0 run in the last 2 minutes and change for this Pineville team. Just some missed shots from Grant from downtown. But it's been the hot shooting of Pineville that's done it.
You can tell that Grant is comfortable shooting outside. It's just not falling for him
It's just not falling. But look, that defense that Coach Sears has in there has just really been doing some work. Turnaround jumper in the lane is up, and it's good. First points in 2.5 minutes. But it was 14 in that same span for Pineville. They lead this one 9-7 with 20 seconds to go. Nearing the rim. Rebound is there. Shot put back up, no good. Kicked out. Grant controls. And a foul is whistled there.
Be inbounded on that far side. In front of one of those team sections over there. Stolen away by the Rebels. Getting it back under control, trying to get it down the court here.
And that'll do it. Stay tuned for Grant and Oakdale coming up in 3.5, 4 minutes. Pineville running Rebels win this one 19-7. We'll be back. And we're back. Grant getting ready to take on Oakdale in this one. We'll see how well this works double duty. My man Chuck is taking a pause for the call, so we'll be here. 14 seconds to go in between games here, and the officiating crew has been out here throughout the evening. There you get a look at those guys. And we will get things going here in what is game number 6. It's game number 2 of the boys section. 2 more games to go along the way, finishing things up with that Tioga Ash game. Pineville will come back and play Tioga, I believe, or play Ash. I don't know. We'll see. We'll look back at the chart here when Chuck makes his way back, and we shall see. But we're getting ready. 10 minutes of action again. They'll play 10 minutes and 2 5-minute quarters, if you will. And the only thing that you'll notice the difference is that they will rotate the Grant will go into the basket, not going to get that one to go, but it's going to be a foul whistle there, and it'll be 2 shots. That one whistled on Oakdale's number 24. I say the Warriors, they've got a big tournament coming up. Is it this weekend, I believe? Grant hung in there, was 5-5 with about 3 minutes to go. And boy, the Trojans were, the Running Rebels went on about a 14-0 run, get it up to 19 in just a matter of a couple of minutes. But I was very impressed with the way that Grant played for most of the game. Good ball movement, and the foul is going to be whistled right here in front of us. Good defensive pressure. We saw that last game. Lets that one go out of his hands, but good work by that young man. Foul is going to be whistled once again. The push is there, and it's 2 shots. Going to go to the free throw line. Still favoring his noggin just a little bit, and that will be
his noggin, he says.
Noggin, first attempt at it for Oakdale. First free throw is up, and it's no good.
Impressive Cameron work there, Doug. Maybe I ought to just kind of sit back and
just
do color
sit there.
for you.
Nobody gets to just sit there and talk. Well, wait a minute here. Fancy that.
Welcome to Tioga.
Second one. Yeah, I see what you mean. Second one up there and going around. It goes a little bit faster. Get off that, Chuck.
Okay.
Goes a little bit faster than does the football, but it's all right. Working it inside now, going the other way. Well, not a lot of finishing on here on this one. Yeah, that one got kind of widened out, didn't it?
You're gonna stand up,
I can't swear that I'm gonna.
Well, I'm just gonna say something to you probably never hear. Let me raise this up to your height.
Don't think that won't get cut up for things later. And there's a foul with her on the line. Was whistled. But see, it's a little darker. I can't really see that one.
I don't know why this one is so dark.
Yeah, I don't know. We're going back to we're going back to right here. And that ball will come out of bounds right in front of where we are.
Did you say go ahead and sit down?
No, I said grab that.
Oh, grab that.
There you go.
Okay.
Oh.
I'll adjust this back for me now.
Put it down lower for you?
Put it down lower.
That's right. 1-0 in this one. And see, Chuck, I just don't want you to think
you don't love me
that I'm taking your job. That's all good work, but It'll be the whistle, so it'll be side out over here. No, the last thing I need to do is be proficient at this, too. And they'll be like, well, what the heck? What do we have left?
What do I need this guy for? Oh, I know.
Oh, I know.
Yeah,
It's to drive. It's to drive that winding road out to Oak Hill. That's what it's for.
Or that, or I was waiting for you to say 30 minutes on an 18-hour trip.
Both ways, though. That's the thing. Giving the fluid head of the tripod a lot of work in this one, Chuck, that's for sure, as they go up and down. Scoreboard operator not getting a lot of activity in it, but what do you know?
Wow, 1-0 still, huh?
Yeah. Just Shreve pouring it on. It's 28-15. 9 minutes left in the second. They put up 70 apiece last 4 or 5 weeks ago. Good work inside. Put on the brakes. Let him fly right by you.
There we go.
He top gunned him is what he did.
Indeed.
See, you got to follow along to know where some of our good block.
Wow. What was that saying you said or heard somebody say about cake batter in a bowl?
So comedian Mike E. Winfield. Mike E. Not Mikey. Mike E. Winfield.
Okay.
We were on a cruise ship, I don't know, I guess it's been 2 or 3 years, back before he was on America's Got Talent.
Okay.
And he's on there, and then he's talking to him, and he said that they would come up with the sayings, and I don't know where it went, but or how he got going the other way. We'll get back into that really quick, and it's up, and it's good. He says, how you going to steal the cake mix if you ain't stole the bowl?
Wow.
And it's just confusing to everyone, but it's really neat. So big shout out to our buddy Mike E. Winfield. And can't steal the cake mix if you ain't stole the bowl.
What made me think of it is it's steel that was down here, but it didn't make it down on the other end. It kind of made me think about that.
There you go. We cut that up the last time and tagged him on Instagram, and we'll probably do it again. There's a steal going the other way.
Well,
And that's, you got to finish that off. Throw it down, big fella. You got to throw that down.
wow.
And that, boy, that'll stay with you.
you.
You got to flush that. You cannot, boy, you can't think about that anymore. You got to throw it down, big fella. You're stepping, reversing, and getting to the basket. And it's 8-3. Oakdale leads this one early.
Sometimes it's the simple things.
Yes, sir. There's a block back the other way. Look, he's just nothing but blue sky in front of him. You got to go down there, and you got caught up in between. I don't know what I want to do. Yeah, got a lot of views. The latter clicks in the last time that we tagged him in that one too, and we'll certainly give that to him again. My man asking about the cake mix and the bowl. There you go. 8-3 Oakdale mixing this one up. You've had more trouble with that thing since I stood up.
It. That's right.
There's the problem.
I have to ask Miss Gann what her trick is.
To me not messing stuff up?
Oh, about standing up and
right,
moving things around.
Now she's shorter than me, Chuck, so I tower over her. I don't really think I tower over anyone. 23 whistled for the foul here. Shooting free throws and trying to
inbound the ball at the same time.
Trying to inbound it and not.
Coach said, no. We wanted the free throws.
So we have coming up next, Chuck, is Oakdale and who do we have there?
Pineville and Oakdale.
Pineville and Oakdale. So the Run Rebels will, after taking a game off, will come back out there and look to keep going. Boy, they got electric down the last 3 minutes or so of that one.
Did indeed.
Remind you, if you're new to finding us, check us out over there. Goes up to the basket, and boy, Oakdale struggling on layups the last couple of trips down. If you're new to us, just went over 8,000 followers on Facebook. We appreciate that. The march to 10,000, and just eclipsed 3,000 followers, subscribers on YouTube. Doesn't cost you a nickel to do that, and it sure helps get our videos out in front of other people. We're on TikTok now at 446 Sports. We're a little bit everywhere in the social media world.
Okay, not on broadcasting yet.
No, we're not doing live, but we may go live from the press box, cam on TikTok next week, next Friday.
Hopefully it goes off like clockwork.
Why not piddle some?
Oh, heavens.
Oh, heavens. Trojans will play the winner.
What date is that?
Of that, Captain. It's the third Friday of next week. Right? Yeah. Well, you got tomorrow night to rest up, Chuck.
Appreciate that. I'll need all of it I can after double nickel.
That's right.
Yesterday was my dad's birthday, or would have been my dad's birthday. He would have been 93.
Goodness gracious. You know, when you turn 55, 93 seems like a long way away. That's something.
How was it turning 55?
Don't know. I haven't gotten there. Remember, you're the elder statesman of this.
Well, I was just wondering when you said when you turn 55.
No, it just seems a long way away from 93.
And what year did you graduate?
Which time?
From high school.
88.
Okay.
From here, the hallowed halls of Tioga High School, as a matter of fact.
Neat. Yep. I graduated in 88 as well, so we can't be that far.
From the hallowed halls of
Pineville.
Pineville. That's right. Yeah, we had discussions about that the other night. I don't know where it was. I graduated from Tioga and primarily cover Ash.
Yes.
You graduated from Pineville, primarily cover
Tioga.
Top of the key for 3, Tioga. And all the rest of them, you know, the Menard crew was Menard, Pineville was Pineville, Buckeye's Buckeye. I think you and I are the only oddballs.
What about Nick?
Nick's a Bolden dude, but he says we during the Trojan games. You can believe that. We. That's right. That's what he says. Oh, Nick was a good addition to the crew.
Absolutely. I loved his, what's that called? The first one?
His announcer jinx?
Yeah, his inaugural.
Oh, yeah. Baseball time, that was good job. So I think it was just a little, I don't know what happened. Those couple of trips down there, they couldn't make a layup. Scores there, full time out on the floor. Chuck, I don't know, did your clicker get fixed and we take it with them? Let's take it with them. We'll be back in 30 seconds. You're watching high school basketball on 446 Sports. Back here to Tioga High School, the newly redone floor with the volleyball striping and lines on it underneath the Indian head and the words Tioga. It's Jamboree time, 4:18 and counting down in this one. Again, 6 10-minute games and 2 20-minute games. That way they worked in both teams getting to play for 20 minutes. Shot up, and it's no good, but the putback's there and one.
Nicely done. There we go. There's a catch.
Don't forget, if you're looking for your game day gear, check out BU Designs on Facebook. BU Designs by Melissa Gannon. Stay tuned for the all-new website launching, budesigns.net.
Wow.
The latest Oak Hill Rams orders have made it over to me for perusal.
Oh.
I get to peruse them, Chuck. You just get to look at them.
Okay. Thank you. I appreciate that.
Thought about 3, but that's good defense. We saw that the whole way from Grant earlier. Trying to elevate and get up there. Rebounding is there. A lot of fouls starting to pile up into here. It's been a good matchup, probably as good as that Grant Gina girls basketball game to start with.
Yeah.
Tipped away high, stolen inside, good footwork down the line, and won't lay up this time. Yeah, that's good stuff. 14-8. Oakdale is showing some athleticism here and getting up and down the floor on the turnovers. They'll have to have it next time. Boy, difference in the games tonight is Grant's just not been able to hit from downtown.
They really haven't.
Going to the basket this time. Look, so they had those 2 trips down the floor, Chuck, that were uneventful. One that looked like it was the wide open, could have been a dunk. Yeah. The next time down. Since then, it's been lights out for them. They've not missed one at all. I don't believe they have really got after it.
Oakdale really taking charge in this one then. 2:23 left, which is half of the 446 Sports.
2:23, you're absolutely right. That old math guy in Chuck.
By golly.
Traveling is there. The young man just rolling on the floor and just nowhere to go. So that's a tough one, but it's there.
223 is also one of my favorite calibers when it comes to rifles too.
Look, I want to show you how difficult of a night I'm having, Chuck.
Oh dear.
Well, I was looking and I said, and as I'm tweaking some things here on our page.
You tweak? I
see that that it says, oh, look, 446 Sports is live. I said, do we have a playoff game tonight? But then I realized it was us. So, what do you do?
Yeah, you were tweaking then.
Indeed. Indeed. Final minute 41 in this one. Grant still ice cold from beyond the arc. Had, I think, 5 in the first game and now 8 in this one. They play really good defense, but they've got to have a tough trouble. Who do you come in here and I mean, what draw are you looking for? You looking to play Ash, who's phenomenal. You look to play the running Rebels, or look to make another deep run in here, or this Oakdale team that's going to really dominate some folks this year too.
Yeah, I'd like to see who all's in their district and maybe follow a game or two just to see where they match up with folks like that.
Now, Grant's in the district with Tioga, right? Is that correct?
They are they?
Yeah, Grant, Peabody, Tioga,
yes,
West Washita, Wassman, and Richwood, right?
That's right. You are correct.
Dang it. Little hop step there, and the basket is good. Gets it back to under double digits, but we're under a minute to go in this one.
Good to see you. Go ahead.
Now, Jamboree action here from Tioga, Louisiana here, Tioga High School.
So you'll get to see Tioga in the last matchup.
Oh, right in the sternum, I believe, is where that was. Yeah, I got him right in the right in the stomach. Now, Oakdale is going to face, we said, Pineville coming up next, didn't we?
Yes.
That should be a good one to watch.
Yeah, Oakdale's been pretty lit.
Been impressive.
Yeah.
Did you say lit?
I did say pretty lit.
School's back in session when Chuck starts talking high schooly on us. High schooly. Somewhere there's English teachers that just love the work that I do.
Oh, absolutely.
We used to get texts in from Coach Lott's wife. She would text him during the football games every time I would have a Dougism that didn't fit right. She said it was like nails on the chalkboard. I get that.
Yeah.
That's a ball game, 20-10. Oakdale wins this one. They'll set to do battle with the Running Rebels when we come back. See you in 3.
At Wallace Eye Associates, right now is the best time to have your cataracts removed. A new year means a new deductible, so if you're just not seeing as well as you used to, schedule your cataract evaluation today. It's fully covered by all medical insurances, including Medicare. You never need a referral at Wallace Eye Associates, and our method of next-generation cataract care is the most affordable in the state. There's only one team, one focus, your vision. Wallace Eye Associates.
Check out some of our recent work at the Panthers Stadium. In addition to custom signs and banners, we also handle custom trophies, custom awards, custom vehicle wraps, and more. Give us a call. We handle projects large and small.
Are home problems turning your life upside down? Trust Southern Air Cooling, Heating, and Plumbing to save the day. From keeping you comfortable to plumbing repairs and even generators, we do it all. Southern Air Cooling, Heating, and Plumbing, your one-stop solution for AC, plumbing, and generators. If you need us to save the day for you, call Southern Air Cooling, Heating, and Plumbing or visit us online at southernairnow.com.
Yeah, so what happened out there tonight?
We struck out at home with leftovers, then we remembered walk-ons.
What effect did the situation have?
Spirit soared. Nick took on a burger. Jen obliterated her ribeye po' boy. And speaking of spirits, Laura even scored a real tasty cocktail. She needed that.
Any lessons learned today?
Yeah. Head straight to walk-ons.
Scratch-made dishes, wall-to-wall TVs, craft beers, and cocktails. Walk-ons for the win.
Wherever you are, you're there for a reason. You shouldn't have to make a trip to the branch to deposit a check. Skip the trip and use our mobile app to easily and securely deposit checks right from your phone, day or night, wherever you are or whatever you're doing. Download our mobile app today. Our mobile banking app is changing the way we bank. Things are getting easier, transactions are getting safer, and you have access 24/7. All the functionality of banking you're used to, made easier to use, anywhere, anytime, and more secure than ever. Simple, seamless, safe. Download our mobile app today.
And we are back courtside here at Tioga. Doug Gann alongside of Chuck Perkins for the Tioga Jamboree.
Howdy, y'all.
This ought to be a good one, Chuck. We've seen Pineville play really well in that first one against Grant, and Oakdale did the same thing. And these are two athletic teams that should get up and down the floor.
Yeah, I expect to see a good bit of quickness on here. And I'm going to apologize now. Hopefully you do not get sick, like sitting right courtside of a Wimbledon match or a ping pong competition.
Good to visit with Coach Rachel, who was in here tonight.
Hall of Famer.
Hall of Famer with USSSA. Just if there's anything to do with sports, he's the dude. There's no doubt about that. Let me get the glasses back on, and we'll settle in and call what should be a good one. Swung around top of the key for three. Rolls out and bangs off the back iron. Held ball is going to be called, and it will go over to the Rebels. I don't think either team is going to back down from either, Chuck, in this one. This Oakdale team is solid.
I would agree with you.
Picked up a lot of fans when we saw Oakdale come to Oak Hill last year.
Yes.
And so a big shout out to all of those that are watching along. Basketball season is here, and this is the first time that I think we've overlapped the two seasons. This is normally we keep them spread out and separate, and it's Thanksgiving week before we get going. But 3 teams in the playoffs.
Yeah. Well, a lot of times after football, we kind of, in the past, have taken December off to just kind of regroup, recover a little bit from the activities of our football season and coaching shows. But there's just so much going on now, and
there's a
people
lot
requesting us to be at their events. So,
and that's just a blessing that we've gotten to that part of it now, where it is.
Very thankful for it.
Turned down doing a playoff football game tonight, Chuck, to come in and do this too. So.
Yes, we did. Like keeping it local.
Well, and we have the opportunity to see a lot of local teams. That 3 is up, and we're minute 15 and still nothing on the board in this one. You know, we saw this in the start of the Tioga game. Two very defensive units. And trouble getting the ball into the basket. But remember, Pineville only had 5 till late in the game and exploded in that first game with Grant. There's a turnover. Constant pressure by both squads going to the basket. Look at the work that he did to cup that, to not get it knocked away. And there's the putback off of his own miss, is number 0.
And that puts the first 2 points on the Wallace Associates scoreboard. You can see down there on the bottom left-hand corner of your screen.
Certainly appreciate our friends out at Wallace Eye Associates. Of course, you can see our full complement of sponsors up in that top right-hand corner.
Kind of like that we've changed them from the black and whites to the color to give them full exposure.
Dude, the pressure defense by both of these teams, quickly getting it into the front court. Thought about the 3. This time steps back, now whips the pass inside. Unable to finish. Turnaround's no good, and the Rebels are off and running. Boy, just get down the floor so quick. Both of these teams.
I'm envious too, Doug.
Huh?
I'm envious of it too.
Of their ability to get down the floor so quick?
Yes.
Yeah. Oh,
2 steps maybe, and I mean, okay, coach, I'm done.
Yeah, look, I'm pulling on the shirt like, get me out.
Going down with a fake injury or something.
That's right.
Of course, mine wouldn't be fake.
No, and my recovery time is a lot longer, too.
This is true.
Top of the key, but not looking at it. And that one's going to be over and back. And the Rebels will take over on this one. Just about 3 minutes into this one, scoring has been really non-existent. That's a pass down around the ankles. It's not able to control and going back the other way. High running jumper, no good. Off of the Warriors, and it'll go the other way.
You pointed something out, I think it was earlier this week.
Uh-oh.
I don't know if you put it on social media or not, but you may not want to talk about it, but the viewers that we've had.
Oh, yeah, it's been a lot of fun. Again, that's another one of those blessings. Facebook started just now keeping up with the viewers, and we surpassed 500,000 views in the last 28 days, and that's just that's all you guys. That's not us at all.
Yes, and much thanks for all of that too. Appreciate you finding this and sticking with us and tuning in when we go live.
Yeah. Even if and we hear from a lot of people how they've got it on their phones and they just pop it up, see what's going on, and go. You know, you don't have the diehard that watch it the whole time. You have a lot of those that just pull it up, see what's going on, the score, and rolls around. Football, you're able to do that, and they go between the games a lot too.
That's the beauty, like we've always told them, you know, come back and watch us after the game, or if you're at the game, if you want to watch it there too, that's fine too. We like that, and we see a lot of that.
There's a steal there going to the basket, and this one is going to get finished there, and that is the first 2 points for the Running Rebels. 4 minutes in, and there's nearing a steal. Good pressure over here to the near side.
Oakdale's not backing away from these.
No, the athleticism of Oakdale, and we'll watch the work that they do this season coming up. Admittedly, we know what we have with Pineville. They are a solid ball club, and Oakdale is there with them.
Yeah, they're measuring up good, toe to heel.
But again, it was that final 3 minutes that did it for the Rebels in game one, where they exploded for 14 down the stretch after scoring only 5. And there's back-to-back buckets for the Running Rebels. Could they be off to making that move now? Good shake and bake shot up, bangs around, no good. Rebound controlled by the big man underneath for the Running Rebels. Looking for it back, calling for it, not going to get it. Good hands by the Warriors.
Sounds like an insurance company should be there.
Right. No look entry pass for the basket. We're knotted at 4. And a timeout on the floor is taken by Oakdale at 4:49 remaining. We'll see if it's a 30 or a full. No, they're going to stay with the 30. I don't think they're going to call it. We'll stay right here with it. Don't forget, coming up, we'll have the nightcap for tonight. It will be Ash and Tioga set to do battle. Chuck, what's Tioga got this year?
I don't think he lost a whole lot. From what I remember, you know, last year's not a lot graduated, so most of his team is coming back. He did lose a couple of key players, but kind of like with the girls team, a younger, speedy team. So
yeah. Coach Lance Bradshaw will bring his Ash Trojans in town that are solid. They are really good.
But I could be hiding a little bit too.
Yeah, you sandbagging the wrong person if you hiding out on me, because they're about to play.
I agree, and I just kind of don't want to let some things out of the bag just yet.
So you think Coach Bradshaw and the Trojans are listening over in the hallway?
Not till later.
Right.
I'm sure he's got his guys focused and probably all devices put away.
Bigger fish to fry.
Yes. Start the year off in the right mindset.
Foul whistled there on 24, was it? That'll send the Rebels to the line. Just the first foul. Of course they did. They did rotate it over at 5 minutes, so there you have that.
First foul of the second half of this 10-minute game.
Yes. Some 37 seconds into it. Don't forget a brand new sponsor that we have. Home for your game day goodies is Eastside in the Circle.
Oh, I know this
one. I know that you know them just as a adult beverage place, but let me tell you, go by there and have the wings.
Oh,
Probably as good as you'll find in this area. Duck wontons we had, and boudin egg rolls they had up there. If you're looking, they've got brunch coming up too. Don't forget that they have brunch as well. That's East Side in the Circle, one of the new sponsors for Game Day Grub.
I'm going to throw a foul, and I'll get back to it in just a second.
Because we said chicken wings?
No.
Oh.
Because you said, I know that you know them as an adult beverage place.
Yes.
I don't take in adult beverages.
No. The general public that I'm talking to in this.
The one time I did go there, my wife and I, we went over there and ate. So, yes, I do know they have some great food there. And it is a nice little just kind of sit down and have like your brunches and stuff like that. So
a lot of TVs in there.
Yes.
They watch some games. And I told you we were looking for that one more food sponsor, and I wouldn't have to cook during the week at all. And
you got it, huh?
And so we're excited to do them. Big shout out to our friends at Quibitos, who hosted the Tioga and the Pineville coaches shows this year. Without a doubt, our friends at Buffalo Wild Wings did it for Menard. They had their show last night, and we'll be back at walk-ons throughout the playoffs for the Ash Trojans. That shot is up, and it's good. That is a 2 just inside the line, 8-7. Oakdale regains the lead. Good dish, but Oakdale sitting right in the lane waiting on this. And this Oakdale Warrior team is for real, Chuck. That shot is up, and it's a 3-ball, 11-7.
Man.
Certainly no teams that you want to watch now when you get an opportunity to, and this Oakdale Warrior team is one of those. They deny. Look at the speed down the floor. Body control able to pull up, but misses that. Didn't want to get the charge.
Swerve around the defender down there who had posted up nicely. I thought he was in a great spot to draw a charge, but he was able to control it, like you said, to get around him. Looks like Coach Bratcher there walking across on the other side.
I took my glasses off, so yes, it is with his one of his ball players. That guy's a monster. Yes, home for your adult beverages, he said.
I mean, if you like those things, that's fine. It's just, I quit doing that a long time ago, and that was just one of those choices I made.
Well, they don't supply our game day beverages, Chuck. Just our game day eats a lot of times.
Oh. I thought that was...
no, that's pregame. The Bistro does our pregame, but
okay.
Other games we were able to go and they took care of us. So.
Well, it sounds like a good place to have kind of a scoreboard report.
Indeed. Yeah, it ought to be. Absolutely. I have learned that I have no free time tomorrow night. She says, oh, y'all don't have a game? No, we don't. She says, okay, we're going shopping, we're doing this, we're doing that. So I understand I'll be getting my Christmas tree tomorrow.
Did I tell you tomorrow is my birthday?
3-ball up, and it's good. 14-7. Oakdale leads this one, Chuck, in a game that was 7-6 just about a minute ago.
Does Ms. Gann know it's my birthday?
A reverse layup. She knows. Yes, she knows. Keeping an eye on some football that's going on. Opelousas all over Bastrop in that one. Cap Shreve and Evangel in a big one. And here it's 14-9. Just a 2-possession game in this one, so
that's Oakdale
certainly
over.
Not. Yeah, Oakdale's in the lead. Oakdale is a visitor in this one. You see it on your Wallace Eye Associates scoreboard. You can see the fouls. You can see everything on that one, except the Wallace logo. I don't know where that went.
Yeah.
Going back the other way, Pineville needs to convert on this and not have an empty trip. Unfortunately, they do, and Oakdale looks to continue the pressure. Thought about the 3-ball now. Does. Sets up. No good. Long rebound controlled out by the Warriors once again. They'll spend a little time off of the clock, letting it run, but the running Rebels are not allowing that at all. Wide open 3. Back iron, no good. Rebound controlled. Turnaround jumper inside, and it goes 16-9, back to 7.
That one went about 358 degrees around the rim.
It did. back the other way. And defensive rebounds for Oakdale. Oakdale has a significant rebounding advantage in this one. Elevating there for the basket, rolling and no good. And it will go team rebound for Pineville, and it will go over to the Running Rebels. 1:08 to go in this one. They trail by 7. Got to go down here. I don't think you necessarily need to rush a 3, but you got to go in there and get a good look at a shot, and more importantly, you've got to convert it. There's a wide open 3, and there's it out. Pass is slammed back inside a little bit too much, and you're starting to see some frustration on the faces of that Running Rebels team. Very impressed with Oakdale coming out of tonight.
Yeah, they're, like you said, very impressive. Did not really know what to expect from them. And
good
wow.
no-look dish there. Running one-hander is up, and it's good, and that's the largest lead of the night for Oakdale with just 35 seconds to go. Cross-court pass to the Rebels. Got to have a 3 here. Launched and no good. Oakdale again denying the second chance. Trying to go up and dunk that one, and I don't think he would have made it no matter where he was at. He was off and falling down a little ahead of time.
Yeah, he was a little bit outside that arm width.
At that point, you're going up there and drawing the foul is what you're doing, I believe.
You don't see many of them at this level wearing a mouthpiece like he does. Kind of interesting to see him adorning that.
Free thing, no good. Coach Sears not taking a moment off there, getting that defense to get some pressure on. Continuing to do this. This is a tune-up for the regular season. 3.7 to go in this one. Oakdale is going to sweep their 2 games, and boy, we have a big one coming up next. It is Tioga, it is Ash, and it is about 5 minutes away. We'll be back. You'll find that stream right here. 18-9, Oakdale over Pineville. We'll be back.
At Wallace Eye Associates, right now is the best time to have your cataracts removed. A new year means a new deductible, so if you're just not seeing as well as you used to, schedule your cataract evaluation today. It's fully covered by all medical insurances, including Medicare. You never need a referral at Wallace Eye Associates, and our method of next-generation cataract care is the most affordable in the state. There's only one team, one focus, your vision. Wallace Eye Associates.
Check out some of our recent work at the Panthers Stadium. In addition to custom signs and banners, we also handle custom trophies, custom awards, custom vehicle wraps, and more. Give us a call. We handle projects large and small.
Are home problems turning your life upside down? Trust Southern Air Cooling, Heating, and Plumbing to save the day. From keeping you comfortable to plumbing repairs and even generators, we do it all. Southern Air Cooling, Heating, and Plumbing, your one-stop solution for AC, plumbing, and generators. If you need us to save the day for you, call Southern Air Cooling, Heating, and Plumbing or visit us online at southernairnow.com.
Yeah, so what happened out there tonight?
We struck out at home with leftovers, then we remembered walk-ons.
What effect did the situation have?
Spirit soared. Nick took on a burger. Jen obliterated her ribeye po' boy. And speaking of spirits, Laura even scored a real tasty cocktail. She needed that.
Any lessons learned today?
Yeah. Head straight to walk-ons.
Scratch-made dishes, wall-to-wall TVs, craft beers, and cocktails. Walk-ons for the win.
Wherever you are, you're there for a reason. You shouldn't have to make a trip to the branch to deposit a check. Skip the trip and use our mobile app to easily and securely deposit checks right from your phone. Day or night, wherever you are, or whatever you're doing. Download our mobile app today. Our mobile banking app is changing the way we bank. Things are getting easier, transactions are getting safer, and you have access 24/7. All the functionality of banking you're used to, made easier to use, anywhere, anytime, and more secure than ever. Simple, seamless, safe. Download our mobile app today.
Central Louisiana, you might see me at the ballparks or soccer fields, or we might cross paths at the grocery store. I'm your local Farm Bureau insurance agent, your local expert when it comes to protecting what you love and depend on. I'm Jason Hawk. Learn more about how Farm Bureau insurance can save you time and money. So talk to Hawk at 318-791-HAWK and let me help you protect your biggest investments. Real service, real people. Farm Bureau Insurance.
And we are back getting ready for the nightcap in this one. This is Tioga. This is Ash. Chuck, a little bit in my headset if you can.
A little bit?
A little bit in my headset if you can. There you go. And, boy, what a big night. Starters for Alexandria. Marcus Bolden, Jordan Johnson, Trey Doherty, Gerald Bordelon, and Tyshawn Duncan. Tyshawn Duncan, number 23. He's the four-star recruit. The junior, 6'7" he goes, Chuck. And what a name like that.
Right. Wonder what his business is on the court.
Right.
You see him out there walking around the circle in the middle of the court?
Yep, Alexandria with a couple of four-star recruits on campus. One of them football, one of them basketball. And this is our first shot at seeing Tyshawn, and looking forward to it tonight.
You know, if he doesn't have money yet from Dunkin' Donuts, there would be an opportunity.
Sounds like an NIL deal waiting to happen when he gets to the Neville level. Next level. Yeah.
We saw Neville's level last week.
Yeah, we did. For Tioga, they don't have their starters marked on here, Chuck, but 23 and 11. So there's Milford. There's 23 is Sherman, Wesley
14.
Sherman. 14 is Trail Bates. 10 for the Indians is Hardy.
And 3.
And 3 is Jeremiah Reed. And we're underway here. This one should be fast-paced. Trojans work the ball inside and get that one up, and it's in. Good work inside
Nice drawing them out.
Basket by Doherty gets the first 2 for the Trojans tonight. 2 10-minute halves in this one. This is the 20-minute game. This is premier one of the day. Good block from the backside. And that was number 10, Trey Doherty. He had the assist earlier. Good to see Coach Brasher, Coach Bailey, and the guys over here from Alexandria. And not a new coach here. He was new last year, wasn't he, Chuck? Was his first, so in his second year?
Coach Tay, yes.
Yeah, there's Duncan. He gets it off to Doherty. Doherty going straight to the basket, stays in the air, elevates, and gets that one to fall. Trojans had a state championship back in the COVID year. 2020 did that, and what an Erie game. Got to call that one.
Really?
And it was me and about 30 other people in there. You remember, that was the time where they were curious if they were going to have it or not. Floating one-hander is up, and it is good by number 11. That's Jordan Milford. Milford gets the first basket, and so nobody could go in except media, a few of the administration, and the players.
Wow. Both teams are on the board now on the Wallenstein Associates scoreboard. You see at the bottom left-hand corner of the screen. Ash got there first.
Duncan kicks it back outside. Doherty thought about the 3, and now is going to work it around the perimeter a little bit more. Over the top, but he's going to be on the line, and that's a turnover. And this crowd here are in mid-season form, not in Jamboree form at all.
No, indeed. No, indeed. They're very much great supporters of these Indians.
Coach Brasher looking to get his group back there and make another run at the state title. I know Tioga is as well. Shot up and Aaron, and there's Duncan with a big rebound. What a dominant force under the boards. Long distance 3 and a foul. That's out here by where the net would go for the volleyball. That foul is going to be whistled on number 3. That's Jeremiah Reed that picks up his first.
That forward spike line.
That's right. Jordan Johnson will go to the free throw line. Bounces off and is no good.
Number 10 for Tioga was a freshman last year.
So what you're saying is he's a sophomore?
Excellent.
Okay, very good. My math skills work out well.
Watch out now.
But I don't see a number 10, Chuck, out on the floor for Tioga.
Over here on the left.
Oh, now I see it. I see that young man over there. I see the number 10. 10 on 10 over there.
Awesome.
Good ball movement by the Indians. The 2 Indians collapse into each other. Good job of that young man, Reed, not traveling there. A lot of times you'll see a young man go on the floor, and traveling is the result. Elevating, staying in the air, rebound controlled, and offensive board by the Indians. Good move to go around the side, and Duncan says, I don't think so. Off the backboard he goes, and the Trojans off and running. Off the back glass, it's up and it's in.
Nice touch.
Alexandria off to an 8-2 lead in this one. Ball kicked around at midcourt and turnover. Trojans have it. Picked it up and went the distance on it, did number 12, Jarrell Bordelon, and that will be a timeout on the floor, Tioga.
Try to settle his troops down and see what's going to happen here.
Almost like they're in practice uniforms tonight. I don't think that's the...
I think that is his new uniforms, actually.
Because we saw in the girls' game, they turned their jersey inside out, and there was one color on one side, one on the other. That may not be the case here.
It might be their, not necessarily practice, but whenever they go on these jamborees or these tournaments where they can have 2 different colors if need be.
If need be. I wonder if Coach Bachman's had any conversations with Tyshawn Duncan about, hey, come out and play wide receiver for us.
Or just tight end.
Right. Very athletic. Good job of the Indians to stay with that one. Boy, Tioga's just not able to get off a clean look at it. There's one inside, but you don't want to go in there. That's another block by Duncan. He's got 2 on the night. Quickly out the other way. It's going to send the Trojans to the free throw line, Chuck, as the foul is whistled on Trell Bates.
Terrell, maybe?
T-R-E-L-L.
Okay, Trell.
Call them like I see them.
That's all you can do.
Much more explosive game in this one early on. That free throw rolls around and is good. Indians look to get back the other way with it. Tried to go inside, but didn't have it coming. Oh, laying it off the backboard. Beautiful assist off the backboard from Jordan Johnson to Tayshawn Duncan.
They set that up before, and it just didn't quite make it.
Well, it did that time.
Absolutely it did.
Tayshawn Duncan just big time off the backboard. And I got to believe that's going to make the highlight reel tonight, my friend.
I'm sure it will.
I'm sure it will.
That was a beautiful move.
Timeout on the floor, Chuck. We'll take it with them here.
We're
back going. That was quick. That's what I get for not looking at what's going on. All the way back down the floor go the Trojans. And Brasher out imploring his team to get out here and put some pressure on.
Did he say something about playing Scrabble?
I thought he did. Look, Duncan just patrolling down there in the paint. Shot is up and good. Good job of elevating. And that's exactly what Tioga needed. They needed to come up and get that one. That's Milford that gets that one to fall. Duncan with the turnover, and it'll go the other way. Indians looking to run. They'll kick it out for 3. And it's up and it's good. Back-to-back baskets. That was a 3 from
number 10.
Hardy. Yeah, Hardy. Yeah. Now they'll take a timeout. We'll be back. Yeah, you can just leave it here if you want.
Okay. Okay, watch for number 10 there in the future. I saw him last year. He's lights out on those threes once he gets hot and started with those.
You told me that.
Yeah, he looks like he's starting. He shot a few today already that he's missed, but looks like he's getting that zeroed in.
And that's what Tioga needs to counteract this big power game of Alexandria. Cross court it goes. Beyond the arc, up and no good. Offensive rebound looking to put it back up. I can imagine seeing him at tight end or defensive end, or put him in just to throw the fade in the red zone. Back to the top of the key they go. Johnson thought about it. Now kicks it up about 6 rows in the stands.
Ooh, I think that was about 8, Doug, but you're right. It was up there.
Couldn't see over the rail at the first 2, and there's some additions to the team. Some stubs make their way in. I see Bordelon back in the game. First time now that we've seen Maurice Slaughter. Up And unable to finish. That rebound is there, and the putback is good. Drew Bordelon cleaning things up, gets the board and the bucket. Tioga right back the other way. Bordelon was trying to put that up 6 rows. There's a 3 from the corner, and it's good. And Chuck, you said that he could do that. Hardy, as he is dropping threes.
Like that.
Every now and then we get one in.
This fan base here knows that too, because when he gets over there,
there's a
shoots,
corner 3 right back at it from Marcus Bolden.
Great job there.
Yeah, you said the fans know about it here.
Yeah, they see him get over there, get set. And when he gets that shot, they kind of go quiet, stand up and look.
Unable to finish that one, but I think he was a little further off the line, and a foul is going to be whistled on the Trojans. Drew Bordelon. Anytime you go and swat at it, they're going to get you.
It is definitely an eye-catching move that they're going to be looking at. This is the second one.
Yeah. Trojans have that, and Alexandria starts to walk it up. And just a quick breather for Duncan as he makes his way back into the up and inside from Bordelon, doing big work underneath. Tioga trying to beat that pressure. Boy, they've had a couple of good trips and need to continue scoring to keep up in this one. That one's from downtown. Back iron, no good. Another high rebound for the Trojans, and they'll look to go coast to coast, but was looking up to somebody to throw it to. It turns it over, and there's a block by Bordelon, and Bordelon is playing so productively. Good no-look dish. (22-11). Trojans lead this one. You see that on our Wallace Eye Associates scoreboard right above the Saddlers Towing scrolling scoreboard. Shows you playoff action for a couple of games tomorrow night and one next week. Alexandria is intently watching that Captain Shreve Evangel game as the winner of that one comes to Butch Stoker Stadium next Friday.
Nice. It's going to be a little bit cooler, too, than in the past.
Yep. Indians have that shot is up, and it's good from Hardy from the top of the key. Well, they've got a number 23 of their own, does Tioga, Wesley Sherman. That is a ball player himself.
Yeah.
22-14 following that 3. It's been 3 threes for Hardy.
Wesley Sherman's also was on the football team, number 95 on the defensive line.
I believe he was a player of the game, the Express Pros Lineman of the Week a couple of times. Trying to go right back with a 3. No good there. Bordelon will dump it inside, and that's a push off by Duncan, but no call. Seeing Duncan out there, it's like the kids on the playground used to play. They just hold the ball up above me.
Trying to jump up and get it.
I don't harbor any bitterness from my youth. 144 and counting, 22-14 in this one. They'll play 2 halves. And you certainly needed that in this one. I'm telling you what, Bordelon may be stealing the show in this one. He is everywhere. Pulls up, shoots that one. Nothing but net. On cue is number 12, Drew Bordelon. Don't forget, we'll have some highlights of this one up for you tonight. Don't worry, it'll be put to music and not my terrible audio. Not the audio, just the vocals. Chuck don't want to confuse him. We'll see if this one goes off the backboard. It does, and he misses that one. But there for the putback is number 2, Marcus Bolden. nearing the steal, knocking it away was Jordan Johnson.
Sherman coming out, coach giving him a little bit of information there that he needs him to know.
Just a lot of good sports going on at Alexandria this year. Softball and baseball looking to be pretty good this year. A lot of great athletics here in Central Louisiana this year. And the younger classes that are coming up are just as good as anything.
Yeah, and they're looking to take a spot from somebody.
That's right. Knocked away. Duncan's got it back, and look out. He's going to get whistled for a charge. And that's great work down low by the Tioga Indians, number 11, Jordan Milford. And look, that's big time taking that charge.
Yeah.
That's a freight train coming at you.
Yeah, not worried about getting hit with a ping pong ball on that one, that's for sure.
You know, we talked a lot about Duncan in this one, but it's been the play of Jarrell Bordelon, number 12, that has really impressed me. Indians play well as a team. There is basket by.
Look, a steal.
Oh, the buzzer doesn't go. The pass prior to that, though, was a basket by Bates, but a beautiful assist by Milford, and that is halftime. Not really sure what that was about, Chuck. I didn't hear a whole lot of it.
We got 2 minutes and 45 seconds left here in the half. You want to stay or go?
Yep, we're going to take a break. We'll be back in 2.5.
At Wallace Eye Associates, right now is the best time to have your cataracts removed. A new year means a new deductible, so if you're just not seeing as well as you used to, schedule your cataract evaluation today. It's fully covered by all medical insurances, including Medicare. You never need a referral at Wallace Eye Associates, and our method of next-generation cataract care is the most affordable in the state. There's only one team, one focus, your vision. Wallace Eye Associates.
Check out some of our recent work at the Panthers Stadium. In addition to custom signs and banners, we also handle custom trophies, custom awards, custom vehicle wraps, and more. Give us a call. We handle projects large and small.
Are home problems turning your life upside down? Trust Southern Air Cooling, Heating, and Plumbing to save the day. From keeping you comfortable to plumbing repairs and even generators, we do it all. Southern Air Cooling, Heating, and Plumbing, your one-stop solution for AC, plumbing, and generators. If you need us to save the day for you, call Southern Air Cooling, Heating, and Plumbing or visit us online at southernairnow.com.
Yeah, so what happened out there tonight?
We struck out at home with leftovers, then we remembered walk-ons.
What effect did the situation have?
Spirit soared. Nick took on a burger. Jen obliterated her ribeye po' boy. And speaking of spirits, Laura even scored a real tasty cocktail. She needed that.
Any lessons learned today?
Yeah. Head straight to walk-ons.
Scratch-made dishes, wall-to-wall TVs, craft beers, and cocktails. Walk-ons for the win.
in.
Back for the second half of this one in what has been a what's been a good one, and the game inside the game here, and that's what you love to see.
Oh, bit of history, by the way.
All right, let's have it.
I do believe Coach Tay, he worked with Brasher or played for Brasher.
Third block of the night for Duncan, Tyshawn Duncan, then they turn it over. Yeah, that one's playing dodgeball up there, slapping around. Fourth block of the night.
Dodgeball or playing some volleyball?
Well, yes, one of those with the spike. (26-16). Rebound out long to the Trojans. Back up top, don't see Bordelon in there. Boy, yeah, these off to the side is where Jarrell is. Lob inside, it goes, shot is up, no good. Bordelon on cue. Tries to pull down the board and frustrated with himself for being off balance and not being able to get it. Now the Indians will have it, facing a little bit of full court, I guess full court man. I wouldn't call it full court press.
Yeah, more of a man press.
As much as it's just full court man. They extend that man defense out all the way down the floor. Chuck, I'd like to see that Oakdale team and these Trojans go to battle.
I would too.
Outside to Sherman, unable to get that one to fall. And that rebound is controlled by Doherty, and he's off and running as well. Inside to Bordelon, but he doesn't see any room. Kicked it back out. Corner three is up. Rolls around, no good. Boy, it hangs on the rim just a little bit. And it goes out controlled by the Indians. Kind of a hard screen off the side. Doherty corrals that one. Cross court to the near side. And Johnson will go to the rack. He's going to be fouled and counted in the basket.
Got a nice roll off of that one.
He did.
Controlled that really well when he put it up.
I thought you meant him.
Well, that he probably
got rolled up into them. And we're looking at, we need to talk to you about Jordan Johnson out here in the game that he is having, the younger brother of Jalen Johnson. You'll remember Jalen played football and basketball for the Trojans.
Up and in for the and one.
29-16, three the old-fashioned way. Old school three, if you will, and I think you will. Duncan was setting up for it, but it didn't quite get to him as Jordan Johnson, the aforementioned Johnson, got that out of there ahead of time, and Gavin Simones will make his way in now. Up to the top, up here where we're at. Coach Jackson not paying attention.
Nope. In the device there.
In your court side, you gotta have that.
Or somebody beside you to help you.
Right. Indians need to get a couple of those threes. Like to see Hardy get some open shots, but he's being blanketed pretty well. Duncan pulls that one down, and now Doherty has it going the other way. Over into the corner, off the hands that time of Gavin, and he is out of there where the ball is. Doesn't take long for Brasher to be at late season coaching form. .7:16 remaining in this one. Sit on our Wallace High Associates scoreboard down the corner. Trojans lead this one 29-16. Elevating to the basket off the backboard, and that one is up and good by Jeremiah Reed.
Again, like you said before, you got to call those. A difficult one there from the key.
Indeed. Back up to the front to Bordelon. He's got it top of the key. Bangs around, no good. Doherty comes up with a rebound. He's going to go to the basket, and he's going to get the and one.
I think Hardy got him on that one.
And there's a little trash being talked over there. And we'll see. Maybe just a warning issued in this. I don't think they're going to tee him up. Technical fouls have been called. They're going to call them offsetting and no shots, but the original foul was whistled on number 10, Hardy. And then you saw the little, you saw Bates and Duncan exchanging pleasantries, I guess, if you will. Exchanging pleasantries, they call it.
Yes. I guess they were making sure they had the right address to send him a Thanksgiving.
That's right.
Invite to
Thanksgiving just
dinner.
around the corner. My goodness.
I know,
it's getting
right?
on us quickly.
So we
Yes.
talked about cranberry the other day, didn't we?
Cranberry sauce. Yes, we did.
And we did talk about that.
Yep. And one old school 3 there, 32-18. We did. Of whether you like the berries or you like the jelly cranberry out the can.
Mostly I do eat the jelly, but if I could get homemade berries, I do like that. Now, I got a question for you.
Yes, sir.
Kind of along the same thing. Gravy, giblet gravy or just cream brown
Top
gravy?
of the key, there's Hardy, and he points over at the, Keith pointing over at the Trojan bench, but thought that I don't know what he was doing there, but a timeout on the floor. Let's leave it right here. It's a full timeout, Chuck, but that brings up a pretty good point. Is it giblet gravy or is it giblet gravy?
I've always called it giblet.
Well, folks that are watching at home, and no, I'm not a gravy. I'm not.
Oh, you're not? Okay.
No, I'm a gravy, yes, but I don't like gravy made out. I don't like dressing made out of the juice from the drippings. I don't like that. I'm not a big dressing guy.
Cornbread or rice?
Neither.
Really?
Rice dressing, yes.
Okay.
Cornbread dressing, no. I'm not a big fan of it at all.
Wow.
Yeah, I don't like stuffing. I don't like that, and it's similar. But yeah, no. And folks that are watching along, there's a number of them that are on there right now. Is it giblet gravy or is it giblet gravy? I think it's giblet gravy.
It's a good question.
But it goes back to the old, is it a GIF or a GIF? You know, the little flashing meme thing.
So here, I'm fixing to say a cuss word
Okay.
on here. Is
Alabama.